Scalp 'em. This time, it's Indians scalping the white man. Almost every treaty an American Indian tribe signed with Washington, D.C. was broken by Washington, D.C. Okay. People were expelled from the land they were on, moved further west. Reservations, which they did not own, they were placed on government land. And for the longest while, screw the American Indian. For the longest while in California, it was in California, they had, even the 1900s, that thing, they had a price on Indian heads of physical scalping. But basically, we're going to look at treaties. The American Indian is planning to, they're taking those treaties and going to the courts and ask, we want the white man to follow the treaty. Okay? And so, usually in somewhere on the treaty, there's something called price of land. If the treaty is from 1875, the Indians could go out and buy land from the government at the price of 1875. Oops-a-daisy. So if it was 50 cents an acre back then, in 1875, by that rule, it doesn't say you have to be whatever the current price would be. You're going to buy land for 50 cents an acre. Yes! And the courts are going along with that. And the courts are also going along as taking national parks and transferring them over to Indian ownership, tribal ownerships, which can be several tribes together. Yes! Yes! And they get to hire, and they usually have already in the forest rangers members of the local Indian tribes doing government work and getting paid for it. I heard a funny story about in World War I, all American Indians decided to join the fight against the Germans, and they celebrated that. Oh wow, yes. Going through boot camp was easy. Most of them knew how to use a rifle. That was good. And a reporter asked, since a white man has mistreated you all these years, why are you going to go fight for him? And the Indian's reservation is, I get a uniform, I get a rifle, I get money. And I get to do something in my tribe that we couldn't do before. What's that? Kill white men. Yes. But back to that thing. Mohawks, which is renowned in New York for their steel construction, they're the ones who run across the steel tops and plant the American flag there. And I believe they own a casino or two. It's taking that money and buying white man land, which means that they buy right next to the reservation, and they buy parcels. And when the final thing is, then they take they also buy land on the reservation, which is they can do, and they're expanding the reservation. Whoops-a-daisy. Yes, we're going to scalp white men. And they're doing it all across the United States. Those who have casinos, and then they give the profits out to the tribe. What do the tribe do? They buy land. And if it's right next to the reservation, they move the stakes over. Me bought land from white man. Now me go sell this to tribe. So they expand the thing. Yeah. Ah, scalp white man. Good. Okay. I think my answers had some. I had a lot of relatives, so yeah.